Hello and welcome to Europe, where of course it's raining. Seems to happen to me quite a lot. But anyway, I am here in northern Italy to drive this, the brand new Audi Q3. Now before I take it out onto the roads in this beautiful area, let me quickly take you over the design. Now if you know what the first Q3 looked like, you'll realize how different this car is. It's a completely new car, very bold Audi grille up front, nice little cheeky line here above the grille, which really makes it look a lot stronger and stockier. These LED headlights, which are standard, really look the business. And something the designer is very proud of are these shoulder lines, which cut over the top of the front and the rear wheels. Makes the car look very wide, but interestingly, this is only 1.8 centimeters wider than the car it replaces. So I can't comment in too much detail as to which engines will be available back home because it hasn't actually been decided yet. But over here in Europe, there's a 1.5 TFSI, which I'm driving right now. There is two 2-liter petrols in various states of tune, and there's two 2-liter diesels also in different states of tune. So you pay a bit more money, you get a bit more power, but you get the same engine. There's also a manual gearbox available in Europe, a 6-speed manual, but I don't think we'll be seeing that in South Africa. I think that's unlikely. We will most likely get the 7-speed or 8-speed autos. While we may have limited engine choices back home, we will be able to choose from some striking new colors, including the stunning blue, which I'm sure has a cool name other than stunning blue. 3 types of LED headlights are available, and they do make the Q3 look very fancy indeed. The all-new interior is a tech fest of note, and for this generation, Audi have made some bold departures from the interiors we've come to know and love. Welcome to the cockpit of the new Audi Q3, and I must be honest, Audi calls it a cockpit and I think they're right. It's really dramatically different from the car it replaces. The entire dashboard is just wrapped around the driver. It feels very, very modern. Now the biggest change here is that Audi have ditched their controls for their infotainment system, which used to be down here by your hip, in favor of a full touchscreen system. It's very close to hand, just a couple of centimeters away from the steering wheel. It feels super comfortable, and some beautiful intuitive software in here. Look how easy it is to write addresses. I mean, it's just beautiful to use, it really is. And technology is really the story of the Q3, as well as the screen on the center here. There's a 12-inch screen right in front of me. Even the basic Q3s get a 10-inch screen. It really does feel like this car has moved into the 21st century. If you opt for the S-Line package, you'll receive these comfy and sporty S-Line seats. And good news for rear passengers, there's now more legroom. The rear seats also slide forward and fold in a 40-20-40 split. The boot area is nearly 20% larger than the old Q3, and I really like how the parcel shelf fits under the boot's false floor, so it's not sitting in your garage at home when you need it. The new Q3 is better in every single measurable way than the car it replaces. If you like the Q3 before, you are really going to like it now. And I think this really suits people who are buying down, who maybe want a smaller car, more affordable car, but don't really want to sacrifice on all the goodies that they would have got if they'd purchased a larger, more expensive car. So Audi have really thrown the book at this thing. You can get 360-degree cameras, it will park itself if that's what you really want, adaptive dampers if you want, you get adaptive cruise control if you like, so it'll follow the car in front and brake and stop as the car sees fit. But to be honest, all of those things are just nice to have. So what you really want is connectivity between your daily life and the car. And in that respect, they've really got that right. There's a wireless charger down here, which is fitted as standard. Right next to it, 2 USB ports. Then there's the My Audi app, which allows you to connect to the car at all times, see things like your fuel level, for instance, how far you've got left on the tank, which is super important. And I don't have pricing for you yet, but I would suspect that if you have between 500,000 and 600,000 Rand and you're looking for a very luxurious compact SUV, then the Q3 is not going to disappoint. With a wide array of safety systems available from across the Audi stable, including Audi Presense, the new Q3 is a particularly impressive, well-rounded product. When it arrives in 2019, I can see the Q3 cannibalizing sales from Audi's own A3, and I think it's a much better offering and better value for money than the Q2. While we await our first drive on local soil, you can read my full review on Cars.co.za now, linked in the description below. What?